Welcome to my channel Mintage Mysteries, where every coin has a hidden story. If you love discovering hidden treasures and uncovering coin secrets, you're in the right place. We're on a quest to solve the puzzles behind the world's most fascinating coins. From rare errors to legendary rarities, let's dive into the mysteries of numismatics. The 2012 Lincoln penny is a continuation of a long tradition of American coinage that honors one of the nation's most revered presidents, Abraham Lincoln. Since its first issuance in 1909, the Lincoln cent has been a symbol of both American history and values. The introduction of the penny bearing Lincoln's image was significant because it was the first time an actual person, rather than an allegorical figure, was featured on a regular United States coin. This decision reflected a growing national pride and a desire to commemorate Lincoln's legacy, especially in the year marking the centennial of his birth. The history of the Lincoln penny is closely tied to the story of Abraham Lincoln himself, who served as the 16th President of the United States and led the country through the Civil War, ultimately preserving the Union and abolishing slavery. The penny was designed to celebrate these achievements and to ensure that Lincoln's memory would be preserved in everyday life, circulating in the hands of millions of Americans. Regarding the composition, the 2012 Lincoln penny is primarily made from zinc with a thin layer of copper plating. This composition consists of approximately 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. This design change was implemented in 1982 due to the rising cost of copper, which had made the production of pennies from solid copper economically unsustainable. The copper plating preserves the traditional copper appearance of the coin, while the zinc core makes it lighter and less expensive to produce. This composition has remained standard since the transition and continues to define the modern penny. The design of the 2012 penny reflects both historical continuity and commemoration. On the front side of the coin, known as the obverse, there is a portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing to the right. This image was created by Victor David Brenner, a sculptor and engraver whose original design dates back to the coin's inception in 1909. The portrait is highly detailed and shows Lincoln with a serious and contemplative expression, symbolizing his leadership and wisdom during one of the most challenging times in American history. Around the portrait, the words, "In God We Trust," are inscribed along the top edge, while "Liberty" is placed to the left, and the year 2012 appears to the right. These inscriptions maintain a balanced and formal arrangement, consistent with the coin's dignified appearance. The reverse side of the 2012 Lincoln penny is distinct from previous years due to its participation in the Lincoln Bicentennial 1-cent program, which commemorated the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The program featured 4 different reverse designs throughout 2009 and 2012, each representing a different stage of Lincoln's life. The 2012 design specifically depicts Lincoln's log cabin, symbolizing his early years spent in a modest home in Kentucky. This image is finely detailed, showing the rustic nature of the cabin with its wooden logs and a small window, evoking the pioneer spirit and humble beginnings that shaped Lincoln's character and values. The inclusion of the log cabin reminds Americans of Lincoln's rise from simplicity to greatness. Surrounding the log cabin on the reverse side are the inscriptions United States of America, E pluribus unum, and 1 cent. The phrase E pluribus unum, which translates from Latin to out of many one, reflects the unifying principles that Lincoln fought to uphold during his presidency. The wording frames the design symmetrically, emphasizing the coin's role as a symbol of national unity and identity. The 2012 Lincoln penny was minted at multiple United States mint locations, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each coin bears a mint mark on the obverse side, just below the date, which identifies its place of production. The letter P indicates the Philadelphia Mint, D represents Denver, and S stands for San Francisco. These mint marks are important to collectors and historians as they provide additional context and help track the distribution and rarity of specific coin batches. In summary, the 2012 Lincoln penny combines traditional design elements with a commemorative reverse that highlights important aspects of Abraham Lincoln's life. Its composition reflects economic and material innovations that have allowed the penny to remain in circulation despite changes in metal prices. The coin serves not only as currency but also as a small historical monument, carrying the legacy of one of America's greatest presidents in the everyday transactions of millions of people. Through its carefully crafted imagery and enduring symbolism, the 2012 Lincoln penny continues to tell the story of perseverance, unity, and leadership that defined Lincoln's life and the nation he helped shape. The 2012 Lincoln penny, while generally common in everyday circulation, contains certain varieties and special issues that have attracted the interest of collectors and can command higher values. Most pennies from that year were produced in large quantities across multiple mint facilities, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, making typical examples widely available and generally low in monetary worth beyond their face value. However, within this broad production, a few specific factors contribute to the rarity and elevated value of particular 2012 Lincoln pennies. One of the most notable aspects affecting the rarity of 2012 pennies is the presence of error coins. Minting errors occur when there is a mistake during the coin production process, such as misstrikes, double dies, off-center strikes, or incorrect planchet compositions. These errors are generally produced in limited quantities and can significantly increase a coin's desirability among collectors. For the 2012 Lincoln penny, examples of such errors might include double die obverse or reverse, where the inscriptions or design elements appear to be doubled due to a misalignment during the engraving process. These double dies are often identified by careful examination under magnification and can add substantial value depending on the severity and visibility of the doubling. Another source of rarity in 2012 Lincoln pennies comes from coins produced at the San Francisco Mint, especially those struck as proof coins. Proof coins are specially made with a higher quality of finish, intended primarily for collectors rather than circulation. They exhibit sharp details, mirror-like surfaces, and frosted design elements that make them visually distinct. Proof pennies from 2012 are relatively limited in number compared to circulation strikes and are sold as part of proof sets or collector packages. Because of their limited mintage and superior craftsmanship, 2012 proof Lincoln pennies generally hold higher market values compared to regular business strike pennies from the same year. Additionally, some 2012 pennies may be part of special collector's sets issued by the United States Mint. These sets often include coins with unique finishes, such as satin or reverse proof, or coins with enhanced preservation due to limited handling and special packaging. Coins from such sets tend to retain their condition better and are often graded by professional coin grading services, which assess their state of preservation on a scale from poor to perfect mint state. High-grade examples, those with no signs of wear, strong luster, and flawless surfaces, are more valuable than circulated pennies. Condition is a crucial factor in determining the value of a 2012 Lincoln penny. Most circulated pennies exhibit wear from use, which significantly lowers their collector value. In contrast, uncirculated coins or those graded as mint state by professional graders can fetch higher prices. The value increases further if the coin has been certified by reputable organizations such as the Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. These certifications provide assurance of the coin's authenticity and condition, making them more attractive to serious collectors. There are also special varieties related to the design itself. The 2012 Lincoln penny's reverse design, featuring the log cabin to commemorate Lincoln's early life, is part of a limited 4-design series. While these reverse designs are common in circulation, coins with sharp, well-defined details and no post-mint damage are sought after by collectors who focus on this series. Some coins may also exhibit slight variations in design elements or mint marks that could indicate rarer subvarieties, though such cases are generally rare and require expert analysis to verify. Despite these factors, it is important to note that most 2012 Lincoln pennies remain common and have values close to their face value. Significant premiums are typically realized only by collectors who seek out specific error coins, proof specimens, or coins in exceptional condition. For those interested in collecting or investing in 2012 pennies, the best strategy is to focus on acquiring high-quality examples, proof sets, or known error varieties, and to seek professional grading to maximize potential value. In conclusion, while the average 2012 Lincoln penny is not rare and holds minimal monetary value beyond its use as currency, certain varieties, mint errors, proof coins, and high-grade examples from this year have attracted collectors and command higher prices. These factors combined make some 2012 Lincoln pennies desirable collectibles, reflecting the nuanced market that exists even for modern coins in otherwise common circulation. If you enjoyed today's exploration, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more coin discoveries, and share this video with fellow collectors. And as always, keep searching for those hidden treasures in your change. You never know when you might stumble upon the next big mystery.